guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, I welcome you. It is that time of the month where we get to unbox our Ipsy Boxycharm, and I also try on what I got. This time around, I did end up keeping them all. You guys know that if I find a product that I don't need at the moment, or if I find like I already have something similar to it, then I like to keep it to maybe give away to family or friends, or maybe even, you know, keep it for, I don't know, sometime in the future, giveaway here. One I'm kind of on the fence about, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, and you'll see why. So this month we do have our Boxycharm, the glamorous show on earth. It's all about getting glam, I'm guessing, right? So first product I'm going to talk about is this one right here. This was my pick. This is the Glow on Fifth Beauty. It is the Replenish and Rehydrate Sheet Mask. They actually came with 6 inside of here, and I picked this because I always like to, you know, mix and match makeup with skincare. That's usually what I do. This actually has a value of $40, so I'm all for that. I'm definitely getting my value in this box. So in here we do have 6. I already used 1, so now I'm left with 5. But let me go ahead and read a little bit on this. It says, get your glow on, a full-on spa day for your face. You replenish and rehydrate. You instantly get a hydrated, firmer, lifted appearance in just 1 use. It does say that the powerful active ingredients quickly saturate into the skin, infusing it with moisture to reduce the appearance of fine lines. Basically, it says this is good for all skin types, and that's good because I am oily skin. But sometimes combination, especially now that it's getting colder, fall and winter, I do get like really weird and random dry spots. Like I could still be oily in my T-zone, you're gonna still see me shine, but I get dry spots. Like when I say spots, I mean literal spots on my face that it would just like, you know, especially here along my cheeks or like jaw, it gets dry. I did notice that it felt very nice and cooling as soon as I put it on my face. You're gonna see, as I'm showing you guys the clips, that after I took it off, you know, you do want to rub it in. I did get a really nice glow afterwards, so I was really happy about that. My skin felt nice and yeah, replenished. So I don't know, there's no complaints about this so far. I did feel that it did moisturize my skin as needed. I did struggle though, as you guys probably saw. I struggled to unwrap it, to like get it all like to get onto my face. Oh, one other thing, it does have a lot of the, what is it, like the face serum on it. Had a lot, and then I had to even like scoop up some extra inside of the like packaging. So it has a lot of product, really does. But I did notice, and I haven't used a sheet mask in years, so what I noticed with some that I've used in the past is that they slip off. It has a lot of that, you know, that gooey stuff, the serum, the goodness that you want on your face, but the things slip off. With this one, I didn't have that problem, which made me really happy. I was walking around, I was doing stuff in the 15 minutes that you have to leave it on, and it didn't move at all. It didn't budge, not one bit. I like it so far, and that is a definite very good. Next product that I tried on is this Ofra South Beach bronzer. So pretty. Well, let me read first because I get too excited and then I forget to like read what it says on the packaging. This Ofra bronzer, I did choose it as well. It was one of my picks. And this one retails on the market for $35. It says here, ocean dry vibes. Yeah, it definitely gave me like oceany, beachy, summery kind of a bronze look vibes. So yeah, I agree. So it says, with a split pan, you have the all-new South Beach bronzer. It gives you a smooth, sun-kissed finish day or night. It has the deeper end, and then it has the lighter shade. It says that you can use a powder brush and buff it all over your face to bronze up your face, to warm it up a little bit, or you can also use it to sculpt out your cheekbones. What I did is I took my regular brush that I normally use, which is this one right here. It's thinner. It's like this because I don't go in with like cream bronzer. I just go in with the powder and like sculpt my face out that way. What I did was I took the brush into the lighter shade that I used to sculpt out my cheekbones, and then what I did with my other brush, this little rounded one that I go in to bronze up my forehead, and that one I did swirl it into both colors. I do have to say, be very careful if you do have this, and if you are of a lighter complexion like I am, because I'm like super pale, right? It does work with all skin shades. I just have to say that do tap out the excess. What I did is on this side of my forehead, I did tap it out because there's like a lot of like just like fallout that did come with it, so I tapped it out and then it blended out like nicely. What I forgot to do on this side is I didn't tap it out, so you can see like the darker one, especially the darker shade, it was like on my forehead. So I did blend it out. It did blend out nicely, but it was still too dark for my liking, for my complexion. So I did have to go in and fix it a little bit. I had to like rub it off. Go in with my powder foundation brush in that area to like make it diminish a little bit because it was like super, super deep. But if it worked for me, guys, you just, you know, have to be careful and make sure to tap off the excess. If it worked for me, it can work for anyone because I'm like super pale. This one was a good one. So I did enjoy that also. It's not the most buttery formula, I don't think, but it did its job and it worked. It blended out pretty well, so I have no complaints. And then next, probably my most favorite product of this month. This was one of Ipsy's choice for me, and I'm so happy they did. And I'm talking about the Alya Cosmetics Destino eyeshadow palette. This thing, guys, I'm telling you, beautiful on the outside, of course. So here, this is the outer packaging. And on the back it has all of the shades, but then you take it out and the palette is just as beautiful. So before we get into the retail and all of that stuff, I just want to mention how super cool is the packaging, because I've never seen anything like it. I mean, tell me if you guys have seen something like this, because I know I haven't, and I've seen a lot of products in my life. How cool is this little thing? So it has this to unlock it and lock it. Like, what? That like literally shocked me when I was trying to like open it, because it doesn't open. Right now it's on the locked position. This little thing where it says Destino, it's locked. So like this little flap, it doesn't open, right? Because it's obviously locked. But then you go bloop, then it says unlocked, and guess what? You could open it now. I don't know, I thought that was the most coolest thing. I've never seen it like on a palette like this. Lock it again, and there it is. It's not going to open. You see that? That's so cool. I cannot get over that. So whoever thought of this, Alamar, wow, this person did awesome in designing this packaging. I just had to get it out there because I couldn't talk about this eyeshadow palette without saying that first, because that's what caught my attention. Well, obviously the shades on the back. I was like, wow, the shades. But then I was like, wait, what? So that's a really cool feature that this eyeshadow palette has. And so let's go ahead and read a little bit about it. This eyeshadow palette also retails for $35. And here on the back it says, unlock your power and discover your endless possibilities with our Destino eyeshadow palette. Whether you're looking for a shimmery pro finish or creamy mattes that make a bold statement, you have 10 unique shades that blend together to create a mirage of beauty. I did do a dry brush and I got color on it, but then I went in with my finger, and yeah, you can definitely tell that you can get a lot more with your finger. But regardless, I mean, the shades in here are amazing. Tell me how you cannot fall in love with this palette. I mean, I'm gonna be using this a lot. I can already know. So up at the top it does say create tu propio destino, so create your own destiny. And the shades down here, they have very cute names. And I'm going to go ahead and insert the swatches that I did on my arm, because I always like to do that first before I play around with it to see what I'm working with, so I can kind of like get an idea. So the first row here we have Camello, Las Lomas, Timba, Sol, Tierra. And then on the bottom row we do have Un Sueño, Buena Vista, Ojalá, Estrella, Camino. So super cute names. What stood out to me, these two blue right here. I look at this and I say, oh, pretty for spring, pretty for summer. But guys, these two blue right here, when I swatched them, I automatically thought, you know, winter's coming up. I was like, winter wonderland. Like, these blues are so pretty. If you're doing like a blue, frosty, wintry kind of makeup look, these are gonna come in handy for that. And then here you can also play around. That's what I try to do today. A very basic, simple look, but kind of more on the fall side. You're gonna see I took the shade Camello for my crease, and then I went in with Camino, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous, look at that green. I don't know, olive green, I guess? It's a little bit lighter than olive green, because olive green is a little bit more like my shirt. It's a little bit darker. So this is a little bit, a tinge lighter than olive green, but very pretty is what I'm trying to say. And then I took Sol. It is that. It is the sun. You're putting the sun. It's melting onto your eyelid, and it's so gorgeous. Of course, I had to use Estrella because hello, look at that shimmer. So I popped that into the inner corner, gorgeous, and then I played around with my lower lash line and upper lash line with these two right here. And so I created this look. I really do like how the eyeshadows blended. I had no problems with it. They left no patchiness. Of course, fallout, especially with, I think it was Estrella. I had some fallout, so I think the shimmers are going to have a little bit more fallout than the mattes. Not a problem for me. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous is all that I have to say for this. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to keep playing with it. I know. But like I said, guys, this was out of my whole box. I think this is definitely my favorite. Alright, next, I did receive a mascara in my box. This is the Girl Lactic Lash Play Duo Mascara. It does have two sides. This is the product though that I'm kind of on the fence about, and I should have known because nowhere on the packaging does it say waterproof, and you guys know that I absolutely need my waterproof mascara, although I did have to go in with another coat of my normal mascara because this is a beautiful mascara. But since it is not waterproof, you know, if you've been with me for a while, I mentioned that how non-waterproof mascara doesn't hold my curls. So I curled my lashes like I normally do. I applied the mascara and it looked so gorgeous when I was first applying it, but when it starts to dry down, my eyelashes start to, you know, just, you know, it loses the hold, it loses the curl. So it was kind of, you know, not how I want them. Although I have to say, compared to other non-waterproof mascaras that I've tried, this is not too bad. And I think after putting my waterproof mascara as a second coat, it kind of did help to like lift it, and I had to, you know, kind of like press against my eyelashes to kind of give it the lift again. So let me show you. So this is what they look like with two coats. I did one coat of this mascara and then I did a coat of my waterproof mascara. This is what it's looking like, which is not bad. Same thing with the bottom lashes. I mean, the tiny brush for the lower lash line was beautiful. It got in there like super nice, but it wasn't too much defined. Like, I like my lashes to be like bold. I want it to be in your face. That's just my preference of how I like my mascara. Let me just go ahead and tell you how much this is value. So it does retail for $22, and what I noticed is, first of all, the packaging I do love. It's very shiny. You see how it's like lighting, you guys? It does have very cute like rose detail on it, you know, and I love roses. It's my favorite flower. So I thought that was really cute. I do like the packaging for that. It's a kind of heavy duty wand. So you do have the lengthening side, which is the big one for your upper lashes, and then you do have the defining one for your lower lashes, and it is a smaller brush. What I noticed though when I was opening it and then when I went in to close it, I got a whiff, a scent of rose, and I'm like, oh, is that why there's roses on it? Because it smells like rose. And then I went in and I was like, is it just me? Is it my imagination, or does it really actually have like some kind of perfume? So I did go into the ingredients, and it does say that it has some fragrance in it. So it is listed as an ingredient, so I think that's what gave me the little whiff. So it does have a slight tinge of rose scent. I have to keep playing around with it. If I do end up keeping it, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to do waterproof mascara on top of it just so that it can hold up the curl. If I end up not liking it for my upper lashes, I'm just going to use both sides for my lower lashes, which is I'm fine with. Because it was a good mascara. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just for me, I've noticed, and I don't know who else is like this, any brand, I'm saying high-end, drugstore, any kind of mascara that's not waterproof, it just does that to my lashes. It won't hold a curl. So that's just what happens to me personally. I'm not saying it's a bad mascara. Obviously it's not that bad because I've had worse where they go completely down, and the scent is nice. It's something like I've never had before in another mascara. Before I forget, this was another pick from Ipsy from me. So obviously if it was my choice, I wouldn't have chosen a non-waterproof mascara. I just want to clarify that. I don't know if I mentioned it. Moving on to our last product. This is another dual-ended product, and this is a lipstick and lip gloss. This one I did go ahead and pick myself. This is the Eleman. Am I saying that right? Eleman Beauty Santorini Dual-Ended Lipstick. This one retails for $18. Here you do have the liquid lipstick side and ingredients, and then you have the lip gloss side. So here it says, what could be better than a 2-in-1 lip product? Yas, I love that. It says that this gorgeous Dusty Rose lipstick is perfectly paired with a baby pink gloss to add a touch of shimmer to your look. Whether you use them alone or together, they are super easy to apply, and both are long-lasting and hydrating, thanks to the coconut oil that it does have in its ingredients. I do have to say I like the packaging. It looks super sleek. You can't tell which side is the lipstick side. So this one is the lipstick side and this one is the lip gloss, and that's because I can see the shimmers coming through the packaging. The way I did it is I tried on the lip gloss first on my bare lips so I can see how that looked, and I did like it. It was very nice. The wand, I have to say, it is a little bit flimsy on the lip gloss side. You know, it was a little bit, I guess like cheapy. You know, it's not sturdy, so it's gonna be a little bit flimsy as you're applying it to your lips. And then what I did notice as I was applying it, the most unique scent. I mean, most lip glosses that I have do have a scent, and nowadays they do usually put in like a little bit of fragrance. It's usually sweet. The ones I have, they smell like vanilla or like cookie or like cake, something sweet. This one, it smells fruity, so that was a nice surprise for me. It was something different and I liked it. It smells like, I want to say, I got like a watermelon scent, like watermelon or strawberry scent. That's what I got from the lip gloss, and I was like, how exciting. excitement. Little things like that get me excited, guys. I did like how it looks. It does give you that very, very nice little shimmer, a little extra touch to your lips. Then I went ahead and wiped it off so I can try on the lipstick side by itself. So again, no lip liner, so I can see the true color of this on my lips. It is a very nice color. It's like my lip color, but better. Like, that's how I can describe it. It is very, very matte. I was applying it and it wasn't drying, so that was really good. So again, it goes back to that coconut oil that they say it has. So super matte, but not drying. And I went ahead and I was like, I, of course, have to pair them to see what they look like together. So this is what they look like with the lip gloss on top of the lipstick. And I do like the combination. The lip gloss is not sticky and it's not gritty either. She's cute and she smells cute and I like it. And so that is all that I have for my Ipsy Boxycharm for the month of November. I'm happy with the products. Again, I just have to keep playing around with the mascara. I have to keep an eye out for that to see if I do really, really like it or if it's just like a let me know what you guys think of these products. Let me know also if you get Ipsy, what products did you get? And don't forget to subscribe down below if you're not yet. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!